and welcome to the IT Lab. We've each been working on a different part of this project for a little bit, that being how to build a computer, how to install Hyper-V, and what you can do with a virtual machine.
Hello, I'm Jason, and I'm going to tell you about installing an operating system on the computer that we just built. As you can see, you would want to use, in modern times, you could use DVDs if you've got a DVD burner, but usually we use these flash drives here. And you can just pop the flash drive in. And once you do that, you would just power button the computer on. And what we're going to do is we're going to get into the basic input-output system. And the first thing you'd want to do when you have your flash drive inserted and you're into the BIOS, usually you hit delete or F2, is change the boot priority to the flash drive. And we can just do that there, just as you see. And there's another little setting here that I want to go into, and that is under Advanced, CPU configuration. And we've got Intel virtualization technology. We want to enable that so when we install a virtual machine on this computer, it will work. I'm going to save our changes and reset. Okay, now that we've booted into the installation media here on the USB flash drive, we have the basic Windows 10, in this case, installation screen. And we're going to install it in English. And your time and currency is, of course, English in the United States. So just click Next. This may take a bit, but there's not much to it. I don't have a product key, and that doesn't matter right now. And we're going to do Windows 10 Pro, because if you use Home or any of these other ones that are less, you will not get the virtualization support, and you won't be able to run virtual machines. So click Next, sign your life away with a license agreement. Okay, now and when you install a new hard drive into a computer, it's usually not formatted in any meaningful way, so you would just go to your unallocated space under Custom Install, and now you're just going to copy the files over and get everything ready for installation. Install features, install updates, and finish up. This process is automated, so it requires very little input from the user. Now that the install is basically completed, you're presented with something called the Windows out-of-box experience. And in this, you will just select your region of the world that you're operating in and your keyboard layout and a few other basic options. And as always, once that's done, you want to move your flash drive out of the computer so you don't keep reinstalling Windows. These are just some basic settings that you can choose once you've got your system set up. Location services, diagnostic data that you can send to Microsoft in case the operating system or a program running in it will crash. Tailored experience, that's just ads, advertising related settings. So go ahead and accept all those just for the sake of simplicity. These I usually just skip for, again, ease of setup. I'm going to go ahead and skip all those. More, I don't like using Cortana, and Microsoft seems to not like it anymore either, so I'll go ahead and say not now. Right here, you can allow your PC to be discoverable by other PCs and devices on your network. If you choose to, you can say yes or no. We'll go ahead and click yes in this case. And this is some software related to the motherboard manufacturer. I'll say no. And this, what you're presented with here, is a Windows 10 desktop environment. And you've got all your usual Windows items there, elements. Start menu, search, icons for various used programs, and it's installing some drivers, notification center, and internet access, wired, temperature, and all sorts of various little things that make up Windows 10's basic desktop environment. And that's how you end up installing Windows 10 on a personal computer. Very automated and simple process. Just use a flash drive, follow the prompts, follow the directions, and just make your choices on how you want it set up. And it'll eventually put you in a Windows 10 desktop like this one.